Hi, this is Mike Umscheid from Arxis, and this is a discussion today about prepayments. Now, we've had a previous discussion about pre-post pandemic charge-offs. Now we're going to talk about is pre and post pandemic prepayments. And this may be as important, if not more important, than the charge-off piece. So kind of what's happened during COVID? Well, we had the government intervention where people got money, share deposits went way up, deposit accounts went way up. And so you've got this, money coming in, and in a lot of cases, certain accounts had high prepayments on them, higher prepayments than what happened previous. So no matter which method you're using, and I'm just going to use the warm method as an example, you have to work prepayments into that calculation. And when you're doing that, if you're trying to utilize the more current prepayment rates, well, you may overstate the prepayments and pay that pool off too quickly. So you really need to pay attention, just like we recommended for charge-offs, to have an idea of what your prepayment rates were pre-COVID. And again, we use March 2020 as kind of that cutoff date, and post-COVID. And so if those prepayment rates are very similar, well, maybe you're in good shape. However, if what you see is they're substantially higher, you may want to consider, if you're going to use that data as part of your calculation, of bringing those down or adjusting those data sets down. Now, it's also important to understand that certain pools had crazy high prepayments, such as the mortgage pools. Remember all the mortgage money that was going out the door? Some of the prepayments of some of our clients on mortgages was crazy high, and now it's starting to come back. And so you really have to look at every pool individually. You need to look at the pre and post COVID prepayment rates, and you need to decide, how do I want to deal with that? Now, the other option that we do, the same thing we recommended for charge-offs, is just don't include the COVID rates in your calculation. Go back and grab the rates previous to COVID. And so you have a couple options in how you deal with your data, but you have to understand your data and how it's going to affect your modeling. And remember, if you overstate prepayments, your allowance is going to go down in general. And so that's why it's important, because your goal, just like charge-offs, is to have the best estimate of prepayments. So you want to look at that and understand that. All right, this is Arxis talking about pre and post pandemic prepayments. Hope you enjoyed the discussion.